Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nayaswami Padma, and I'm here today to bring you the noontime inspiration from the original teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda. Today is Tuesday, April 26th, and I'm still reading from Swami Kriyananda's autobiography, The New Path, in the section where he lived with Yogananda. So today's excerpt, we're still in the chapter Work versus Meditation. When you work for God, not self, the Master told us one day, that is just as good as meditation. Then work helps you your meditation, and meditation helps your work. You need balance. With only meditation, we become lazy, and the senses become strong. With only work, the mind becomes restless, and we forget God. This is an interesting and important passage in this chapter, where the chapter is actually called Work versus Meditation. But as he describes here, Yogananda himself saying that it takes both work and meditation in order for us to experience God. And why is that? Well, most of us still have a lot of baggage of ego attachment to things, to people, to places, to the kind of work we do. It goes on and on. And what he's saying here is that in order to benefit from our meditation, in fact, in order to have deeper meditation at all, we need to be able to dissolve those aspects of ego attachment. And that doesn't take place for most people in meditation. I say for most people because once we're spiritually evolved enough, it can take place in meditation. But for 99.99% of all of us on this planet, it takes both, and we're not able to transcend that ego attachment except through working for God, through service. It is in the cold light of day. It is recognizing that it is not us who are working and not us, not others that we're serving necessarily, except our greater self. In God, we're all one. The divine is in every atom of creation. And therefore, until we can recognize that, it takes practice. It takes work and service for the ego to literally bump into itself and, become refined by rubbing against other egos until it says, help, stop. Okay, let me look at this. What is really going on? I want to understand. What is behind matter? What is behind actions? What is going on within me? And when we start asking those questions, seeking answers, we find that, as the Bhagavad Gita says very plainly, we have to act. We have to serve. We cannot get out of this conundrum of our lives without action. And so that's what the work side of the equation is. And meditation, I've known people through the years who meditate a lot, and some become very saintly because it's balanced also with tremendous service, and others become more ruthless in their consciousness because they don't serve, they don't act, they essentially become indifferent. And the natural devotion and love of the heart, which is essential to real meditation, does not visit upon them, because that comes through ego transcendence, which comes through service. And so it's not work versus meditation, it's work and meditation. And so thank you for joining me as we continue to dive into these beautiful original teachings of Yogananda. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye now.